If you thought the last 4 years in Alberta were a little bit haphazard, almost like the captain of the HMS Alberta was wearing a blindfold, well, wait until you hear what the NDP's plan is for Alberta's 30th legislature on this episode of Meet Your Destroyers. Nope, Chuck Testa, just kidding. They don't have one. Notley's up the creek without a paddle, as they say. But hey, even if she did have a plan, would you trust it? If you go back and read through the NDP's 2015 election platform, a quick Control F of that document reveals that they mentioned the carbon tax during the election campaign a grand total of 0 times. That should tell you a little bit about this party. Nobody knew that the election was going to be called today exactly, except for Rachel Notley. It's one of the benefits of incumbency, and usually that head start is used by competent political parties to preempt messaging and hit the ground running in an election campaign. But it appears that even when the deck is stacked for the NDP with gerrymandered ridings and all the perks of incumbency, they still haven't managed to figure out what the next 4 years are going to look like. Maybe it's a result of them still being gobsmacked that they were able to govern for the last 4 in the first place. Now, maybe I'm just young and idealistic and think the political parties vying to fill the 30th legislature of Alberta should have some sort of plan. Rachel Notley's campaign announcement in Calgary was full of attacks on Jason Kenney, but precious little was said about the next 28-day campaign, let alone the next 4 years. Take a listen to a clip from her speech.
2 days ago, we learned that Mr. Kenney cheated to win his party's leadership. And when he was caught, he didn't tell the truth. Mr. Kenney looked Albertans in the eye and very casually and very comfortably lied to us, which in many ways goes to the heart of this issue, how comfortable Mr. Kenney is with lying. Now, in this campaign, Mr. Kenney needs to come clean. This issue goes directly to the choice before Albertans. It's a choice about who is going to be the Premier of Alberta and who is fit to be the Premier of Alberta. Me?
Perhaps the NDP have been a little bit too busy wasting taxpayer dollars on a landslide of government spending announcements over the past month to put together a platform. I mean, take a look at their website. You got an About page, a Candidates page, news, events, volunteer, get a sign or donate links. No platform though. I checked the About page to be sure, but nothing there. I checked the Candidates page and that sent me to Rachel Notley's own website where they have something that looks like a platform. Sure as heck isn't. Instead of a plan for the next government, all Rachel Notley thinks is important to Albertans is what she's done in the past, not what she will do. That's not to say that the billions of dollars in new debt that she's racked up on your behalf is a commendable thing by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe it's published somewhere else though. Nope, wrong again. Googling Alberta NDP policy, the first link that comes up outside of their own policyless website is a link from 2015 with their old platform. This is all in stark contrast to the United Conservative Party's website, which right on the front of it directly links you to their policy book, both the policy making up their campaign platform and also their member pass policy from their annual general meetings. There's detailed policy here, from job creation strategies to NDP legacy legislation that's going to get the axe. They've gone so far as to create easy-to-watch videos on each of their policies. Now, I don't say this to inflate Jason Kenney's ego. Other people do that for him. I say this because juxtaposed to Rachel Notley's plan, the UCP appear far more prepared for an honest debate of ideas during the writ than the woman who dropped it herself is. It's funny, the NDP say Jason Kenney's campaign is stuck in the 1960s, but the only person in Alberta looking backwards right now is Rachel Notley herself. Everyone else in the province is just trying to forget the last 4 years. For the Rebel.media, I'm Keean Bexte. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the coverage here at The Rebel. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and maybe even purchase yourself a premium membership. That way you can stay up to date with the other side of the story all the time.